Good evening, everyone. The Upper Peninsula Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association has had some disagreements with the first high school football poll of the season. That really isn't a surprise. The group usually takes a couple of weeks before getting on the same page, but they did have a pretty good consensus on who should be number 1 and number 2 in those polls. We'll start with the Big Five, where Menominee has the lead for the 6 first place votes and a 2-1 record. Gladstone is second with the other 2 first place votes. Escanaba is third, Hancock fourth, and Kingsford fifth, with Calumet also picking up some votes from the panel. On the Little Five side, Norway is number 1 with 5 of the 6 first place votes. Westwood is second, Newberry third, Gwinn is fourth, and West Iron County is tied for fourth with Gwinn. Gwinn visits Norway in the TV6 Showdown of the Week on Friday. Your honorable mentions are Lance, Bark River Harris, and Ishpeming. In the 8-man poll, your number 1 team, the Stevenson Eagles, with 5 of the 6 first place votes. Ontonagon is second. Ontonagon visits number 3 Rapid River on Friday. Pickford is fourth and Cedarville fifth, with defending state champion North Central and Forest Park. Honorable mentions.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
The second annual Breakers to Bridge Paddle Festival brought 67 boats, canoes, or kayaks to the North Canal boat launch for a race from Breakers to the Portage Lake Lift Bridge. With a small opening at the launch, the start consisted of 4 waves. The festival is centered around the Keweenaw, and its purpose is to raise awareness for the Keweenaw Water Trail and the Keweenaw Land Trust, a community partner dedicated to protecting land, water, and quality of life through conservation, stewardship, and education. The event was coordinated by the Keweenaw Land Trust in partnership with the Michigan Tech Outdoor Adventure Program. The weather was much better for the second annual. A slight headwind was preferred to the very windy conditions last year.
We start here at the boat launch. We'll take it out. It's all the way over to Houghton Bridge, so all the portage. It's about 10 miles, a little short than 10 miles. We have 2 aid stations, one at the Marsden Center, it's a KLT spot, and then we have another aid station at the Hancock Beach.
Mike Joback right there was your winner in the solo paddling category, 1 hour 36 minutes. Scott McGinnis and Bob Richards were the top tandem in 2 hours and 3 minutes. Michigan Tech has hired Brooklyn Kohlheim as the assistant women's basketball coach, replacing Maria Kaza. Kohlheim's most recent stop was NCAA Division II, where she was an assistant at Nova Southeastern University in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Good evening, everyone. The high school volleyball season is starting to pick up steam for the moment. Gwinn appears to be the favorite in the Mid-Peninsula Conference. The Model Towners entertained Manistee this evening. Model Towners won the first set 25-9, so let's pick it up in the second. For Gwinn in the far court, Heidi Eden, Hannah Noel to Brenna Bruce. And that one almost hits me. Thank goodness my reflexes are still pretty good. 3-0 Gwinn. Again for the black and gold. Off the serve, it will be Eden, Noel, Tiara Tucker, off the net and down, and the Model Towners are up 4-1. Then Munising starts kicking up its heels a bit. Sydney Peterson, Jocelyn Muth sets Lena Smith for the cross-court kill off the block, and the Emeralds are now in business. Again for the green and white, Peterson, Muth, Emily McDaniel off the block and down, and the Emeralds take a 7-6 lead. But back come the Model Towners. It will be Eden, Noel, Trisha McGuire. And Gwinn would rally from there to win the second set, and they took the third, so the Model Towners won the match 3-0. Let's go to Delta County, where Escanaba and Negaunee were meeting for the second time this season. That's a service ace for Talise Lawrence of the Eskimos. 16-6 orange and black, timeout maize and blue. Next, the Eskimos strike again. Morgan Height to Savannah Barron, and that one gets tipped over nicely. 17-9 Eskimos. Negaunee gets one back here as Brianna Johnson will set Allie Jacobson, and she'll bang that one off the block. But the Eskimos will get another point at the net as Paige Went tips it home. Escanaba won the first 2 sets 25-20, the third 25-16 to take the match 3 sets to none. On the scoreboard, Calumet turned back Hancock 3-0. It was Ishpeming downing Gladstone 3-1. North Dickinson blanked Forest Park 3-0. Sarah Zafula had 15 kills for Kearney NATO, and the Wolves beat Bark River Harris 3-0. Superior Central had 14 kills from Emma Rondo, and the Cougars beat North Central 3-2. And Houghton defeated Lake Linden 3-0. The Marquette High School girls tennis team gave Negaunee a tough battle yesterday, dropping a 5-3 decision to the Miners. Today, Marquette was taking on Escanaba. It's Taylor Gauthier of the Eskimos with the point there, first single. She was taking on Hannah Swajinen, and Swajinen is just going to keep hitting it to Gauthier's forehand. And then when she gets to the backhand, boom, that's how you finish that. She went on to win the match 6-4 and 6-2. One court over, second singles. Eliza Olivier of Marquette serving the Megan Maringer. And that little top spin down the line is going to work for a point. Olivier cruised to a 6-love, 6-1 victory. And Marquette had a perfect day. They went on to win this one 8-0. On the tennis scoreboard, Westwood turned back Kingsford 6-2, Ishpeming over Gwynn 8-0, and Gladstone and Iron Mountain played to a draw at 4. Escanaba native and UP Sports Hall of Famer Scott Hebert has completed the State of Michigan Grand Slam. Hebert needed one extra hole to defeat John Seltzer in the Michigan PGA section match play at Tullamore Resort in Canadian Lakes. It's Hebert's first match play championship and record 16th Michigan section major championship. This 16th Michigan PGA championship surpasses both Al Watrous and Jeff Roth, who each had 15. Hebert earned $3,500 for the victory.